Okay, I never got to that point. I never did, because way back I used to be labeled the ugly duckling in the house. And it was later on I found out they did that so it won't get into my head that I'm pretty. But I got into the university and we had this departmental week, and someone came up with a mini fashion show, and they came to me and, Cassandra, why don't you model some of the dresses? I said, no problem, if I wear sunglasses. And they said, okay, no problem. And I did. After that, my friends were like, is that the only thing you can do? Miss Cross River is coming up. Why don't you go contest? I said, go get the form. I thought they were just trying to mess around with my head. And I said, go get the form. And they got the form. And I said, okay, we have 2 weeks. I have pimples all over my face. How is that possible? Besides, I don't think I'm pretty enough. Do you know the girls that are going to be there? Well, we got around to it, got the form, got the dress. My mom actually sent the dress the morning of the pageant because we're waiting for her consent. I got there, saw some very pretty girls. Backstage, I said I wasn't going for the I wasn't going for the contest any longer. I was actually crying because I felt I can't contest with these girls. They're very pretty. But that's when I realized that it's not just about the beauty thing. It's not just about the physical appearance. It's a whole lot of everything. Your brains, what's there? You know, they talk to you, and if you can interact. Actually, what got me the crown, what one of the judges said was, they asked me a question, my favorite dish. I should tell them how to prepare it. And then he whispered, don't look at the camera. And I went ahead. I went on and on and on. And I think after that, I now said, oh, I got the crown, and I was like, I'm pretty. I'm actually pretty, you know.
So the crown was for you?
Just for me to convince myself that I was pretty, because I got into the university and everybody says, she's lanky and she has nice legs, pretty girl. And I go, yeah, right, pretty girl. But that crown gave me some confidence, made me, you know, like.
But you went on from there to then contest and contest.
Yeah, after that, Miss Cross River, went for the Miss Cross River. And then there was one other one, Miss Niger Delta. My dress didn't come. So it was like a balloon and then you deflate it. That was what happened to me. I lost that. Then I went ahead for the Most Beautiful Girl pageant 2001. Then the Miss Nigeria 2002.
The Miss Nigeria 2002 was one where you were second runner-up.
Yeah, at the zonals.
At the zonals.
And then at the finals, I was the third runner-up.
You were the third. That was the year that Sylvia
Edem won.
Sylvia Edem won. Yeah, Sylvia is a very pretty girl.
Yeah, she is.
All right. So from beauty pageantry, now, I'm not going to tell you what I think about beauty pageantry. You know, but from beauty pageants to the cockpit, it doesn't seem like a natural progression. We're used to beauty queens going from that to saving the world. You know,
yeah, I'm saving the world too.
Charitable causes and all of that. But then to fly, that's a different ball game.
Flying, I've always wanted to be in an airplane. I think just about when I was about 5. My mom's younger brother is a pilot, actually, and each time he brought us over to Lagos for holidays, he puts us in the cockpit. So, man, it's fascinating. You see all those buttons and you wonder, how do they remember which is which?
Right.
You need to see what it's like. It's confusing, you know, but that thing was just there. I just said, man, I don't think I want to do any other thing but fly. Be it as a cabin crew or as a pilot, I just want to be in an airplane. You know, and then after service, during service year, they said I couldn't fly. I couldn't go be a cabin crew because I needed to finish the service year. I said, okay, let me work in an office and see if it would change my mind about flying. But there was nothing. So just after service here, I went in for the training for cabin crew. Then I worked as a cabin crew for about 3 years. I was still nursing the dream about being a pilot, because then the money sounded, was like a lot of money.
Right.
And I was like, Cassandra, $50,000. Where are you going to get it from? You know, but
for the training.
yeah, for
That's
the training, because you have it's a professional course.
Yeah.
So depends on how fast you can go.
So you did find a way to.
Yeah, I did find a way.
Yeah, you did find a way.
And I left for
where
the
did you do
training.
your training?
Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa.
Yeah.
In America.
Yes.
What was that experience like?
Oh, okay. I was in Norman first. Got there, had a problem with the school. The school had a problem. I didn't have a problem with the school. The school had a problem, and they had to close down the school.
That was the school where one of the September 11
yes,
bombers
was trained. So I think the FBI shut down the school.
Right.
And I had paid my school fees in full. So I lost everything there. And this was about September.
Let's go a little bit. I mean, we won't go into food or all the details. I know because I've spoken to you about this. And you said raising the money, because I thought that was a good idea. Raising the money was managing to convince someone that if you give me the money for this, don't give me money as you are dashing me money. But if you give me money to pay, if you give me a loan to pay for my training, I would pay it back in a certain number of years from my earnings as a pilot.
Yes.
That was the deal. You know, because sometimes I think, you know, we get stuck because we feel things should happen a certain way. One of my brothers should help me. One of my, you know, but sometimes it's about, you know, making it worthwhile for the person also.
It's just like the lady that